So, a legitimate moral voice, you know what I mean? Al Sharpton, a legitimate moral voice. So I just do those shares and stuff like that. And so, I don't really know exactly here. I'm trying to just figure it out here. Hey, country back. Our country back. That's,
Adam Schiff is a budding thespian. We also know that Nancy Pelosi isn't simply the leader of a political party. She's also a woman of profound faith, bottomless sadness. The days are
I read the trials from December. And so the trials said that I have logged in the blog. And, and the partisanship is what I outlined yesterday. Partisanship showed in the USA Union how, when she had a little program outline of the State of the Union, and then it was snubbed for the handshake, and then it ripped up the thing. So it was just partisan handshake. It started a relationship with the two. She's not the president, but she is the House Speaker, but she is not the president. So so given that, you have to understand these things. You know what I mean? And like presidents. And and people's like, there's always some fault, you know what I mean? Oh, well, you exploit this. There's something a weakness about Wall. There's not a weakness about it. A weakness about it, alright?
And never ever delay the delivery of those weapons, even for a moment. Listen to honorary
it says,
the widely accepted
assassinate our character behind one that established in the back is like a fucking stupid idea. It's just like inciting bullying. It's basically bullying. But it is. And so, what DC really cares about aiding Ukraine and stuff like that. And I don't really care about aiding, and nobody cares about other than Secret Service for real or some military brass related. But nobody unemployed or finally some app really cares. I want to stay safe when they're going to the food source, or if I stay safe going to the hospital or something like that. Nobody really gives a shit, you know what I mean? In that sense, these so-called people are trying to say you got to do a job. That's not a fucking disaster. It's a fucking fake. It's fake to this job. It's a deep fake. And then when it comes down to it, it's just people are sour shit. People dipped in ketchup, like the feet in ketchup. Complaining and whining, you know what I mean? Like some shooting out of brown bags. And something. And just get on my damn ass. So, it's like, go over here to anything less than going over here to a house would be stupid, would be just dumb, foolish. You'd be surrounded by this that shit, antagonists that are patronizing, you know what I mean, and some type of sarcastic mockeries and stuff, sarcastic ridicule. I'm like, dude, who do you fucking think you are? You know what I'm talking about? Your cheese ball ass jobs are fucking those. You just fucking he's down here, dude. What the fuck is our problem? All black mamba. Look at this right. Allegations nerd. Okay, we don't know me from hell yesterday. Get the fuck out of here. BFE. I should have done that as a alarm. I'll steal that fucking car. Piece of shit. And also, how I bipartisanship. I ain't care less. I defend myself. Every Trump, is not gonna come out here and be like, this is the time. NFA is not gonna come out here and be like, just come down to it. I'm at the intersection or something like that. So my bipartisanship is like, I do follow politics, yes, so what, and so I do have an opinion. I feel like, I have societal inclinations to societal defunct or something like that. What? I take care of pets because I'm disabled, so what? What is that? Does someone else's app have to do with that? My someone else's business. What I do about how I do is raise or lower stocks or something like that. They try to. It's obviously invasion of privacy. Obviously invasion of privacy. And so in a bipartisan way, whatever they do and stuff like that, they exploit. And Pelosi's ripping up the thing where she's trying to make a stance of the idea. Oh, you know what? We still have the whole impeachment trial. There's bad boy behind that. And we understand that part. That's been going on since December. And before that, I guess since the beginning of the election. So our relationship's always been torn like that. So to get leverage on it, makes a. It already is what it is. You see the strained relationship of what it is. And so that's not even like that wasn't like not in the open or something like that. Excuse me, I fucking think. So I'm thinking about it, and I'm just trying to get up a little bit. This MB's a little professional, and so that's it. So in an application in my life, I'm like, dude, I'm like thinking to myself, you sit up here, the State of the Union, the public gets to see it. The public gets to see it, even if you don't think you get to see it, you get to see it, and stuff like that. Or you get to critique it or something like that, and something or rather, and see the reactions of it, get your own reaction to it or from it, and something like that. And you can see the effect of some of the economy behind it. It's like, oh, I didn't know it was such a big thing. Well, when President addresses the nation and stuff like that, it is kind of a big thing because, like, you see the culmination of what's been happening for a few months before, and then, you see it into fruition in a speech, to where it's like, oh, what's he going to say about this, that, and then he has his family, and of course, his confidants and whatnot that are at his side, you know what I mean? So with that, you say, oh, well, as a constituent, as a constituent, as a citizen, whatever, president of the United States, right? Liberal, you're liberal, and you say, oh, you know what? You just kind of just say that. You just say, oh yeah, I heard that, and you say, oh, you know what? Hey, well, Mr. President, hey, Mr. Pelosi, how y'all been doing about this and defacing and what do you call it? And fracking and whatnot. And obviously that ribbon 10 of the thing was not justice in itself. Or like the snub of a handshake or I got a program was a big highlight. You know what I mean? And so like so if I go to a blood test and I get on Tumblr and I start talking about, you know what I mean, in a comedic way or whatever way, sarcastic way, then I'm gonna do that because like if you're gonna sit up here and attack us on apps and spy apps and stuff like that, I'm down here when I'm watching Godzilla, my mother, and talk about he's separate from his mother, and you get locked down like some beast or something like that because you have some weird fucking iPhone. No, it's something more important, man. It's just a little things like that that makes it a 7-day trial area. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, damn, dude, I think my doctor is right. I think sleep apnea is because I'm not getting enough sleep. Well, whatever you call it, right? I'm not getting good rest or something like that. I'm falling asleep with the will because I'm getting forced rest and stuff like that. And so, I'm like, you know what? Maybe something. Maybe my Parkinson's is like, you know what I mean? It's just like, is out of my control. And it's like, and that's when I say, if this is out of control, and stuff like that, and if I want to scavenger or whatnot, or whatever it is, right? And given that, and so, so I'm thinking to myself, no, I'm not thinking of laughing off. I'm thinking to myself now, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh no, that's like the personal problems I have to ask the president. So yeah, they told this Richard. I'm like, oh yeah, well, the president said this, this. And I'm like, well, if you're talking about like historically black, then that means like, you know what I'm saying? That means like 80 people should go be historically Gordon Morehouse and Clark and whatever and stuff like that, and all this stuff. But I don't see him fitting in. I'm like, I don't fit a curriculum in there somewhere. And be like, I mean, but he could because I could win. And so, no, I wouldn't. I'd take history 41A, and I had enough at the end of it. I don't want to end up on Harvard over here in Sacramento. So the wrong idea of kings and trade and stuff. So I mean, sit up here and be like, so I'm glad to see my transfer engineers back. You know what I mean? I don't play sides of it. And the issue, getting away from the point of it, is like the deep fake of idea and the frank idea is like, look, it's not going to be not going to be in summation of an article tear or something like that or whatever tear. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's just like. It's not even to make it so much of myself. It's like, what James Pearl says, really. Because, I'm pretty much out of it. I'm out of options at this point. I'm like, oh, you know what? We're going to see U-Haul. You want to see U-Haul right now? Next 5 minutes. Well, it's not going to happen. I can kind of get the gist on that. I can kind of get the gist that I'm not going to see U-Haul like in 5 minutes. But I can sit up here and talk like I'm at my limit with the and the digitizing and the exploitation of the digitized binary and the autism among us seems to be overlooked at times. You know what I mean? So where it's like, we're the disarmed family here. You know what I'm saying? With an unfriendly tattoo on my back. You know what I mean? And or we come from judges and doctors and whatnot, and over there in the neighbor country and whatnot. So I'm reduced to the nerviest people is here that basically amounts to nothing. You know what I mean? Just a handout down here in public, nothing. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm bad at it. I only have 2 or something like that. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, and that's it. And that's why anything I say is an understatement. To say it is like insulting is an understatement. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't really you don't want to take it to the grave with you. I mean, would you take it to the grave with you? But you don't want to. You want to take it with a grain of salt, but I was turning into a boulder.